Hey, Tom, thanks for joining me today. I thought today we would talk about how much does credit score impact interest rate? Sound like a good discussion?
Great discussion. Good one.
I agree. So, hey, I thought I'd look at a couple different scenarios. I thought I would take a look at an FHA loan with 3.5% down and a conventional loan with 5% down. And then I thought in both loans, we would take about a look at somebody with a 650 FICO score versus a 750 FICO score and see just what the difference is.
Okay.
All
that
right.
sounds like a good idea.
Let's start off with the FHA loan. Let's say it's a 30-year loan. It's a $300,000 house, and they're going to put down 3.5%. What kind of a payment can they expect?
So the part that's great about FHA, John, is that interest or the credit score really does not drive rate major impact like a conventional loan does. So
Awesome.
I would tell you that borrower 650 to 700 to 750 rate is not going to be that big of a difference, maybe a quarter of a point. But I would think that purchase price is going to give you a principal and interest of about $1,200. You're going to have PMI of about $200. So you're going to have just over $1,400 for your principal, interest, and mortgage insurance, taxes and insurance still to be added. So about $1,400 plus.
Okay, that's a great payment. And that's all because the interest rates are just so awesome right now.
Totally. I mean, we know a lot of people paying rent at far more than that.
For sure they are. And now let's say that same borrower makes the same exact amount of income. They're going to buy the same house, but the only difference is they're at a 750 FICO score and they're going to put 5% down.
Sure.
What will they be looking at?
So let's look at it both ways on the conventional side, because I think I want people to understand why at 650 I would probably tell them to do FHA, and at 750 I would tell them to do conventional. So 750 borrower on a conventional loan, their rate is going to be a little bit lower and their PMI is going to be a little bit less. So I've got principal and interest estimated closer to 1150 with 97, let's call it $100 for PMI. So that gives you a 1250 compared to the 1400 on FHA. So there's your winner on that high 750 borrower. If you get down to the 650 borrower, then the conventional loan, the rate goes up a little bit and the PMI really goes up. So you look at a 1240 on principal and interest plus almost 250 in PMI. That puts them at 1475 to 1500 on that transaction, which is almost $100 more than the FHA. So that's why you get a swing on which loan might be right, which is going to give you the best payment for that borrower.
Well, they both sound like great options. And one other thing I thought we'd point out about MI, mortgage insurance, is the rules and the rates for mortgage insurance are constantly changing. It used to be that if you had an FHA loan, you could get rid of your mortgage insurance once you had 20% into the property by getting it appraised. But now that's changed, hasn't it?
It has. So that borrower that puts the minimum down, the legal minimum of 3.5%, PMI now on an FHA loan is for the life of the loan. So the only way to get out of that is if you sell it or refi. If you think you're going to be in the home more than 5 years or so, and you're going to be chipping away at that principal, and you figure your home may increase in value, it might make a lot more sense to go conventional if you've got the extra downstroke, right? Absolutely.
And the credit,
if you're on the higher side credit score.
Awesome. Well, hey, Tom, thanks for explaining what the difference is based on how high your credit score is. It really clears up a lot for people. And the good news is right now, whether you're going conventional or FHA, rates are so crazy low, it just doesn't make sense not to buy a house. And our next video will be titled, Should I Wait to Buy a House? You know, a lot of people are thinking that maybe the right move for them is to sit and wait. And it might be, but in our next video, we're going to talk about what the impact of waiting could be if interest rates rise. And let's say prices do go down a little. So make sure to check out our next video, and also make sure to check out our entire Mortgage Talk library here on the channel. And thanks for watching this video.
Thanks,
See ya.
John.